I don't have what you call it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't have.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's up late with Shop
Hey,
and
what's going on, everybody?
First of all, guys, y'all cut us smack dead in the middle of the conversation because, you know, I mean, but this is good. At least we get to check in. You
Right.
know, we don't save no conversation that y'all can't see. We get to check in right away.
Exactly.
Anyway, whatever. Guys, come on in, join us. I wish we already got somebody to join us. Thank y'all so much for joining us
Is
tonight.
somebody on already? Listen,
Somebody's
love
up
it.
already. We got
Hey,
Jay Phillips tonight,
yes.
who's going to be calling in a minute. And I was trying to get his like stand up, but I think what I can do is I can share my screen so that we can see a little of his stand up.
Well, make sure you test it out so you don't have a Cardi B and accidentally post your boob. So,
Is is that an accident or is it,
listen,
guys? I
I didn't
don't.
even listen to the explanation because I was like, really?
First of
Really?
all, put it in the comments. Who's in the comments? Thank you guys so much for joining us. Um, do y'all believe Cardi B would accidentally post her boobs, or is she trying to get the next record deal? Thank you so much for your like, y'all.
I'm just like, why? If another thing, like, listen, she came from reality world, so she knows what it means to stay relevant. So,
And she still got her same reality PR person, guys.
like,
They not letting Cardi
you have
B go.
made it. You've arrived. You do not need to do that anymore. It's okay.
They not
I'm
letting Cardi B go.
no at all under no circumstances. She put Posey owe a debt to them because she's come a long way. I'm
Yeah,
trying to,
no.
I'm trying to figure out why I don't have a full screen on here. It's like annoying seeing like these websites versions of it. I don't know why. Is it
Oh, you might need
yours?
to do a full screen.
I don't know why is it on yours. I mean, last time you could see the whole thing. Did I pause you? You paused me?
No, I didn't pause you.
No, I'm gonna say I'm
It's
too
still
cute.
on.
I'm about to say I'm too cute to be on pause.
Yes, you are too cute to be on pause. You better stop playing. Teresa Kim, Teresa, thank you so much for joining in. Oh my God, I can't wait, guys. Teresa is the reason why we have Rayvon on the show. I went to look up Rayvon, and I'm sorry that I did not even like acknowledge how big of a deal he was. I mean, I did acknowledge it because everybody that we have
See,
on the show
before
is such
before
a
it was
big deal. But
Shaggy.
I'm talking about like this brother has been, you remember the song, "You've been having a bashment party, dun 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 dun."
I
You
probably
remember
would know
that
it if he
song?
wasn't singing it, but
Uh-huh.
yes, I still
Oh
probably
yeah,
would know it
no,
if he
no,
wasn't singing.
guys, we don't sing the words in the black community. Guys, come on now.
What
When I
version of
say
that?
dun 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 party, you know exactly. Like the whole crowd would be like, dun, 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 dun. We know what it is.
Right.
That's what we have on the show tonight. So, guys, that's
We're gonna let him. We're gonna play that's name that tune of his own song and see if he does, can he feel in the dun 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 dun
So
dun.
he gonna know it because he's been out concert and touring. Okay,
dun.
without further ado, let me share my screen because I have we have our first guest backstage. I
Yeah.
want y'all to see this video of him, so I'm gonna share my screen. And God, y'all say a little prayer right now, okay, for me to get this right. Let's share the screen. Sharing screens is easy. Okay, don't show these tips again. Okay, let me share this screen.
Get my hand
Boom.
position.
I was living in Baltimore. There was a dude named Junior that was a crackhead in my neighborhood. I called him
I
Junior
can't see
every
it.
day. Called him by
You
his
can't see it?
so he could know that I know.
You can't see it?
Maybe check. Let me check it on Facebook because it may be on there, but maybe we can't see. Maybe it's in broadcast. Hold on.
Okay, let me share entire screen. Allow.
So as you can see, we are on technology setup.
Can you see it now?
Yes, that's how you do it, right? Yeah. And he was
Okay.
full crackhead too. He wasn't just he wasn't just starting crack. He had crack voice. The nigga.
Guys, the clip is so funny. I want y'all to see it. The browser can access your screen. Try capturing a different screen to see if it sees. Okay, I can only see you both. All right, guys, we got to get him on here. We can't keep the man waiting. Okay, But what I'll do is I will make sure that I play the clip at the end of the scene. Okay, without further ado, this guy Sha brings his video clips. I mean, faithfully, he always has the funniest page. Let's get him on. Jay Phillips is in the building. One of the funniest guys out here. Hey Jay, how you doing?
What's up? What's going on, y'all?
Huh?
Oh, there I am. I popped up. There it is. What's up?
I love the setup. That setup in the back is awesome.
It's awesome.
I appreciate that. Well, I got a garage, so I had me a little set built in my garage. That's all.
That's what's up. I literally just put my black curtain up, so you must have got the same Amazon special.
I hope. Shit, I don't know. I feel like I paid too much for mine.
Oh, you figure out Amazon. Always trust Amazon.
I wish. Yeah, not this time.
Jay, we gotta jump you right into the first. First of all, your IG is hilarious. Like the things that you choose to put on there. Sha reports back faithfully. Like, did you see this on JPay? Did you see this on JPay? Did you see
I just like stirring up shit. That's all. It's just a matter.
I love it.
It's just the stuff I don't post is what y'all should see. That's the real. I don't know what I've gathered over the years, but it seems like everybody just wants to send me stuff. Like they inbox me all of the craziest shit in the world. So all I have to do is just like repost the stuff that they send me.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty dope to have the fan base that supports the channel. So that's kind of how that is. But it's some stuff I just can't even put out there. I just like, man, I'm good.
I'm always wondering where this stuff is, like, because I'm like scrolling through and I'm like, how does somebody, like, I saw this video, I don't know if you saw it, with the toddler got mad at the little girl because she blew her candles off of her cake. Like, who sends out these videos? Did you see that? Oh, if you didn't see it, I will send it to you.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot of them that slip past me at this point. My favorite little people video right now is where somebody was about to do a little TikTok and they had it all set up and they jumped back to do their dance. And then the little girl grabbed the phone and ran down the hallway. So all you see is a little girl running down the hallway with the phone.
I saw that one. I saw that today.
Yeah. Yes. So that's the dope one that I saw today. I like that.
I'll send you at the end of the show the one with the little girl and the cake, because if you haven't seen it, you've missed a lot.
All right. I accept.
Well, listen here. Sha just sent me a book that somebody got out that says, I'm pregnant by my sister's baby daddy. Okay. Wow. And you know what I told her, Jay? That is a common theme out here.
That's common?
Yeah.
That's what my niece said. My niece said the same thing. I didn't know it.
Like, that's a common thing. Like, people be getting pregnant by these some, finding out when they 47 years old that they auntie is really, husband is really their daddy,
Wow. That's a thing, huh?
That it's a thing. It's a thing out here because people want their dignity, But that prompted me to ask you, if you had a book about your life, what would it be titled?
My book will be titled "I Damn Sure Better Not Have a Baby by Somebody Else's Baby." That's my no. You gonna follow it up with that? No, I can't. I'm gonna follow up. My baby daddy's really my brother. No, I don't know whatever the title that was. No, you breathe some shady shit over there, Dale. Look,
so title of my book works for you.
The title of my book is "Quietly Grinding."
Okay,
that'd be because that's just the way that I roll. I mean, I don't have to go bells and whistles and let everybody know what I got going on. I like to let people see what I got going on by them being able to see what I got going on. That's my big problem. I think probably one of my biggest reasons that I'm not achieved as much success as I probably wanted is the fact that my ego won't allow me to like brag and boast of all of the shit that I do. Like if I was a rapper and I'm just throwing out stats and you know what I'm saying, and like if I'm all of none of that really matters because this is art to me. But I'm a businessman at the end of the day. So as a businessman, I push my artist self to to do more promotion and to be more, not egotistical, but more, I look at it as more proud of the stuff that I did and celebrate some of the stuff that I did instead of just kind of brushing it under the rug as, I'm supposed to do this because I'm a working person.
But you out there doing it for sure. I mean, I was saying, I was looking at one of the videos of you in the podcast, and one thing about it, you see all the people popping up and have a podcast. I mean, one thing about it is when you do it and you and DL have it, it's like, it's more informative. It's comedy, it's funny, but you still are informing people. So that, your long and your resume is long, but although you don't go around being your own hype man, people know you, and that's the thing about it. And people respect the things you've done in the time you've been in the business. So that's the biggest thing.
I mean, and that's all I can ask for. I do it for that. I do it because a long time ago, I believed that I could do what I do what I love for a living, and I can make a pretty good living doing what I love to do. And I wanted to figure that out. And I think that no matter what, I have and I am living a decent life. And you know what I'm saying? And I do what I love for a living. I get a chance to go tell jokes during the day, play golf a few times a week, travel the country, tell jokes in front of sold out audiences, and come back to a home that I love and family's good. Shit, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But would I love to be a multi-millionaire? Absolutely. But if not, I make as much as your local doctor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. You know what I mean?
No, which is great. You know what? Speaking of your resume, when I was searching for a clip, I was going to add a clip. I was trying to add a clip before we introduced you, but of course, first of all, you've done so much television that every time I try to download one, it was like video blocked by stars.
Right. They killing me with that. I know that's a big problem. People think I don't have an internet presence, but I do. But all my stuff that I've done is televised, and I got that little bug in there. So as soon as I try to play a clip, as soon as I use it for any type of advertisement, it clips and it's up out of there. So I'm trying to figure out a way to use some of it anyway.
That's record your screen. Listen, iPhone record screen.
Well, this is what I wanted to ask you. I've seen you on Stars, Nuvo, so many platforms, Def Jam, right? I just looked at you earlier on Def Jam. What's by far is your favorite performance of all time where you was just that's it, you had to just throw down the mic, and just because there's been so many,
There's been a bunch of memorable times when it comes to that, but for stand up wise, I think one of the there's been, like I said, there's been many. I always wanted to do Def Jam. I always wanted to do, Comic View. It was all of those things were really big to me. But the one thing I think that stood out is my first time doing Martin Lawrence First Amendment. It was being filmed in DC.
Yeah.
So it means something, Dale. You know what time it is. It means something being a comedian from DC and have it being filmed at the Lincoln. I mean the was it not the Lincoln Center? The Lincoln Theater, right?
Lincoln
Yeah. So being filmed right there at the Lincoln Theater, right in a beautiful part of town, at the hometown, and to have Martin Lawrence from hometown doing a big show on a major television network right there. And I'm able to have one of the best sets that I've had on TV, and to be able to get a standing ovation in that audience in my hometown, and for it to translate on TV and stay in pop culture for, now going on, 12 years ago. For that's still current and rocking, and the look up and to see Martin Lawrence stand up and be a part of the standing ovation when I walked up, just made me throw my hands up in the air when I did that, when I walked off, and I actually captured that moment and I have it, but then YouTube blocked it and wouldn't let me show it.
That is hilarious. First of all,
somebody pay somebody some royalties.
You was like, and then YouTube, you know what I mean?
I'm still a comedian.
That that
but
is
it's the
where
truth.
we get the material from right there. It's like you do all of that. Martin, see you, I think
Jesus.
Eddie called you later, and then YouTube called after that to say,
Yeah, they blocked all that
all
shit.
that
They can't do
happiness,
none of
cut
that.
that.
None of that. Nope.
So my
Nope.
question is, over the years that you've been doing this, what do you find the funny for yourself? Is it everything that's around you? Is your family? Is it like, what do you connect to things that make you stand out and say, okay, I got to pull it out of the pen? And do you write it down, or are you like off the dome when you do yours?
I'm very studious with it. I use my phone. I use technology. I use technology a lot. Sometimes it's a voice message. Sometimes I'll say something in social media because I go back and study what happens in my social media. I'll check the comments. I'm active in there so I can see what's resonating with the people. So then I know which way to drive material because we don't have an opportunity to go out and see the people. So right now I have to feel them the way that I can. So I feel them by throwing out feelers like that and seeing what people say and jumping in the comments and provoking stuff here and there. And then I write towards that. So I'm writing from what I see in the comments and stuff like that. So it's a different way of doing it, but I'm 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 very studious when it comes to writing, and the way that I look at stuff is a lot different. I mean, obviously I have family stuff to write about. Obviously I have, point of view things that I can go about with, what's going on currently in the world. But it just depends on what it is that I'm writing for. I'm a firm believer. After all of these years, I know that I can make things funny. I write for myself. I write for other people. I write in different medias. I know how to make something funny. So now, as a performer, it feels more important for me that if I'm going to put a project together, that I'm able to make a theme. I'm able to make it as an album. I'm able to make it as something in a direct point of view that tells a dope story in a way that you can learn what I want you to learn. And that's
Yeah.
that's just the way of doing it. You can't just buffoon around. I should be deeper than that by now. I'm a seasoned vet, and I should be able to tell you the story that I need to tell you for the time. And that's the way I write now.
Jay, I can't have you on this show and not get into your opinion
Okay.
on so many things. So Shaw sent us a video, which I can't show to you, but I can tell you what it was about. It was titled Pressured into Marriage Only to Be Denied Sex.
That's
A wife completely, like, sex becomes a chore. And this guy is asking, why are we pressuring men into a monogamous relationship when we don't, appreciate the husband being on us all the time? Because, there's different factors for a woman. So, I'll just say this. The wife says, I didn't realize that sex to men is as important as breathing. I am in no way speaking ill of men and their very natural needs, but I wish someone had been real and honest with me about the difference in men and women's sex drives. So, you know,
What are
so
your
she
thoughts on that?
What are my thoughts on that? That sucks for him. You're supposed to do a little bit more vetting before you get down on the knee. You're supposed to understand what the schedule is. God damn it, that's important, man.
That was a
What you
question
mean
to
it's
ask
not
on the first
important
date.
no more, ladies? No, come on, and y'all, that's an individual thing. That ain't got nothing to do with classifying all women or all men, because there are plenty of women that I'm sure have, a way more abundant sex drive than the man that they're with, and vice versa. I mean, I think that goes both ways. There's no way there's no way that's just, on those people itself. I believe that it goes both ways, but it does suck to wrap somebody into a monogamous whatever how to, what I'm talking about, that word. Yeah, that it sucks to wrap somebody up into that and then not give them no goodies. That's your bad. That ain't gonna work out that long. That's
But
all I'm gonna say to
that's one
that.
of the
That's
reasons
just
why
not
you
gonna
see a
work.
lot of old men with young women, because it's like the old men are still, humping legs, and these older women are like, nah, I can't do it with no 22-year-old. So I think that's why you always see the difference of that. You don't see too many older women with younger men out there like that, because I
I
think the sex drive is different.
Allow me to disagree with that.
Okay, give it to me. Give me
I,
5 women that you know that's out there that's older that's dating a younger man.
give me 5 women that I know that is out there that is openly dating younger men. Jada Pinkett Smith,
Woo, Taraji.
Well, okay,
Taraji P
that
Henson.
was an entanglement, but go
Okay,
ahead.
I mean, but that doesn't prove my point any better.
Right.
What I'm saying is, an older man, I'm quite sure, is not necessarily. It's not always a sexual component when it comes to them having a younger person. As a man, inside of us, we like to teach, we like to lead, and that's what arouses us. And and younger people have less experience and they're more in tuned with our experience than someone that has experienced it the same. So that's where that comes from more than anything else.
Well, that's insightful because I mean that's probably what at some point they tired of us telling them I already know this. You ain't got to tell me that. And then as a
Right.
younger person, they're more like you said, they're a sponge. They want to listen to the wisdom. So I hear that. I hear that.
Right. Old women be like, you just talking that old shit. Don't leave me alone, Leroy. But somebody young, like, I have never heard that before. That is dope.
Right. Everything
Which
you
response
say.
you like better?
So you're saying that the man likes to lead or the woman likes to lead the man?
No, a man likes to lead and be and
Oh,
talk.
oh,
And a man would likes to not teach but just lead and
yes,
coach
yes.
and you know what I'm saying, and provide and things like that. I mean, we like to be coddled because we lead, and when we get that, it inspires us to do more.
Unless you dating the mama's boy, then that doesn't apply. Other
Well,
than that,
Well,
yeah.
then it would be void and it wouldn't be like man, because I was just telling somebody this, Jay, is like the man is innate for him to lead. It's innate for him to provide. It's what the Lord put in him to do. And I find it such a huge turn on when someone is ahead of me and they can be like, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that because I'm experienced and I've been there. And this guy was just like, oh, well, we only got the leadership role after after Eve's fall. But I'm like, okay, well, we in it now. That was a long time ago. That was like the first man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get this leadership out. Okay. Last thing too, we got to get. Who made you want to do comedy? For a lot of comedians, they see this one person and they're like, I got to do that.
I don't think that there's a one person there is a one person that I will give a credit for being the straw that broke the camel's back. But me, I didn't know that I was a fan of stand-up comedy. I know that when I was growing up, my favorite show growing up was like Saturday Night Live. I watched, I Love Lucy. I watched a lot of shows that are now classic comedies, and I do what I would register now as studied those shows because I would go back and watch them over and over again, especially the parts that make you laugh. Like, I don't know how many times back to back I heard Goonie Goo Goo. I heard Goonie Goo Goo. I heard Goonie Goo Goo. And I was like, yo, I didn't know that was stand up. I knew that feeling and that what he did, I thought that was the dopest shit ever. So when I got older, I remember there was a time that I started thinking, all right, maybe stand up is it, because I was hanging out with my friends on a New Year's Eve, and we was watching the Def Comedy Jam. They do a marathon on New Year's Eve. They would show all of the ones that they did for the season all on one night, and we watched all of them. And all my friends around me was like, yo, I think you make me laugh as much as they do. Why don't you try to do that? And I was like, you know what? I think I'll give it a shot. So I started writing jokes. And then I saw a dude that I went to middle school with. He was at a comedy club one day that I was on a date. I was on a date, went to a comedy club for the first time. And it was my homie from middle school. And he went on stage. And it was my man, Sean Sarvis. I was like, yo, he's on, I'm in. All right, I'm going to give it a shot. So I started open micing from there. And that's when I met a whole bunch of other people that's still rocking today. Started rocking with, King Kedar and Griff and who else is Mike Estime. All of those were my open mic group. Then Donnell and Dominique and all of them. We started rocking, and that's just what got me started. Just kept going from there.
Yeah.
So you mentioned SNL just quick before we wrap up. Do you appreciate the direction they're going and some of their sketches? I know we're just watching some of the clips from Issa Rae when she was hosting, and I was like, this looks like a whole different SNL from what I remember. Like most of the sketches had predominantly black people in the sketches, and some of it was more relative to things that you would hear talking about with your friends. So have you been watching it and see the
Well,
direction they're going in?
I do, and I'll tell you this. I start when we talked earlier. I said you got to be like water. You got to be able to change and do whatever other different things. SNL definitely does that. They represented each time, each group of people that they had. The show was catered to that, and I believe that they still do that. They do a great job of it. I don't watch SNL the same as I used to. I watch it now in clips, and then the clips that they provide, that they put out as content, is dope. That's the way that people watch it now, and they concentrate on making sure that they have good, tight, beautifully run clips out all the time. And yeah, I love what they do. I love the whole SNL system, man. I didn't go be a part of the Saturday Night Live crew, but I was a beneficiary of the Saturday Night Live crew people. I did, I was involved with it. I had opportunities there, but I was already working with them in the movie and television field, the movie with Will Ferrell, and I was working with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. So it was like there was no real reason for me to go back and jump into the TV world and move to New York and fucking stay up all night, Monday through fucking Friday, and show. I'm good. Let me go out and relax and play some golf and write some shit down and tell some jokes later on.
Before I want to switch gears because I realized this one thing that we saw on your page that Shaw sent, which was the combination of Trump and Ice Cube.
Right.
And what are your thoughts on Ice Cube writing the contract with Black America and Trump's team responding? What are your thoughts on that?
It's pretty layered. I'll say that, and I'll start by saying I'm down with Ice Cube. I know where his heart was when it came to putting this together. I know it is for the advancement of the black people here in America, and I appreciate all of the efforts that anybody does to make our lives as black folks better than it is until it at least gets to equal to where it's supposed to be. I appreciate everybody doing that. And first, as for that post, as I put on the post, it was just in the name of comedy that I put the post up there. It's not that I was disrespecting Cube or anything like that. I thought that it was a hilarious picture, and I stand by that. It's fucking hilarious. I don't care what you say. Gather your own opinions upon that. But the problem that I have with what Cube did is he was, to me, his call to action promotes people not to go vote. It promoted, it says withhold your vote. If you look at the tagline of what his whole movement is about, is, make them earn our vote, withhold your black vote. And I did not want the people who will not read deeper than the headlines and just be the surface, ingester of all of this information. I didn't want that person to say, you know what, forget it, then I'm not going to vote. I don't care which way you vote. Hopefully you vote to get the dude that we got in right now out, because he doesn't work out for, I think, the country socially. I think he's stirring up way too much stuff right now. It's no bueno. So I believe that I would like for him not to encourage people not to vote while we're just a few days away from the election. All of the stuff that's in your plan, let's fight for it. But give everybody an opportunity to do it. Go ahead and let the people vote, and let's continue to fight for all of those things that you want in that contract.
All people will see that Trump was the one who actually took the call and actually,
But that's not the case. So
and he said, this was Q's words, and he said that Trump said, well, let's look at it, and gave it back some notes. Some people just read that. Oh, like, look, Trump, look, he's looking at it. He got Post-it notes he handed back. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. People will see the position of that, and that could be enough. That maybe Trump will be the person that's going to make things move. Why would I chance Biden saying hold off versus Trump who said let me see it real quick?
Right, but that's really not the case. That's where a deeper problem that I have, that I'll stay water level with that. But I'll say that for a full 100% fact, he did have an opportunity to talk to Vice President Biden and Kamala Harris on a call with a dozen other very prominent Black scholars, entertainers, and things of that nature, where a call was set up that he was invited to and decided not to go. And that is not something that I'm not. That's not a hearsay. That is not.
Decided not to go, or
they were looking. They were awaiting his arrival into this Zoom virtual meeting that they had with with select people to have that. That plan that he has was already gone to the Congressional Black Caucus. He's talked to the Congressional Black Caucus, and they have that included in a 125-page report that was presented to the Trump administration 2 years ago, and all of that stuff was already in it. So I understand a little bit more because I produce a TV show for a political guy. So I'm way too much information there that I understand. But all in all, I fucks with Q. I appreciate everything that he's doing to fight for the folks. I just wish that you didn't, that the message wasn't encouraging people in some way that don't look deeper into what you're really saying not to vote. That's all.
Well, that's good. I mean, listen, that's information that we needed to know because that's only the soundbite version that people get. So
yes, and we would have had this information as well, because I just looked at Cube on CNN say that Biden's team said let's look at it after the election, and then Trump called to say let's look at it now. So that is sometimes all of the information that we have. And
maybe somebody did tell him that
information.
Maybe somebody did tell him that, but the point is that I know that there was an available place for him to get off any ideas that he had that they wanted to address with not representatives on the phone. And he talked to Trump's people. He didn't talk to Trump. He talked to Trump's people, and he had an opportunity to not talk to Biden and Harris's people. He had an opportunity to have them talk and answer to them himself. So, I don't know. I believe that it's a lot deeper than what is seen, and I believe that the Trump administration played him to kind of vilify him in his community, and it's really terrible that type of thing has happened, because he hasn't done anything good. He hasn't done anything other than use the presence of prominent Black people kind of against him. It hasn't turned out well for anybody who went and openly supported or talked to the guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's one of the reasons why your voice matters and why it matters that you are on a platform that we can get that out, because, we got a small little show here, but you being out there and making sure people are knowing the difference between the truth and the facts. So that's awesome. And making people laugh. That's also important too.
Yeah, I messed around and got all deep. See, I told you to leave me alone. I was trying to make y'all chuckle and stuff. Y'all making me think.
I did that purposely because when I looked at that thing, I was gonna wrap it up. But then when I looked at that, I was like, oh no, because I know you always have something profound to say that is well informed, and we can't leave with just you being like, and bum bum bing. We gotta have you. We gotta see the deep side of Jay Phillips.
Let them see I'm smart too. Come on, now you're gonna mess up my image.
Well, I will say and listening to you, you sound straight up West Side. Now, there's not a DC, there's not a Southeast, not a Benner Road, not a nothing in that voice no more. You ain't saying nothing that sound like from DC no more.
Oh, you better stop it. It's still in there. It's still in there. I just know how to enunciate when I'm on TV. That's all. You got to enunciate.
Don't let the glasses fool you, guys. Yeah. He's got it in there.
No, it's I'm straight. I'm PG County. I'm Bladensburg to Temple Hills to I went to PG and went to Maryland. I'm all
what
in.
High school did you go to?
I went to Crossland.
Okay, with the logo. All right.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Jay, for joining us. Guys, please, Jay, tell them where they can find you.
Jay Phillips Live is where you can find me on everything you got. JayPhillipsLive.com is where you can find my website that'll get you to everything. I got Mind of the Quiet Dude podcast, which is on my YouTube channel. That is YouTube.com/Jay Phillips Live. And I also do on Thursdays, What You Think, which is my game show style show where I have a lot of fun with different comedians. I have the dopest comedians in the world that come hang out and for like 30-40 minutes, and we live stream it and we do all of the comments and stuff. We have a great old time. So JayPhillipsLive.com on everything. That's how you find me. Appreciate you, ladies.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much. And we will talk to you soon, Jay. You guys don't go anywhere because I'm
look at him.
Wait, how can I remove you? Okay, let me remove you from the thing. Guys, don't go anywhere because coming up after this, we've got singer, reggae artist Rayvon in the building. And you know what? I think I can play his video right now.
And while you're doing that, I guess I could have done this part too, is download Facebook so I can repost it.
Yeah, well, you do that, and guys, check out this video from Rayvon and Sugar Man.
Dogs, man, tell us, say, yo, them final mix, the wicked
crazy.
Yo, man, love all the music, come on, star. Man, I tell you.
So we done now. So what's good for tonight? It's early. It's
Saturday night tonight. Tonight is Saturday night.
Fun time Saturday night.
But here what happened now? Remember the beat? Let me tell you something. I checked from the other day.
Yeah.
She down here in Dumbo, you know.
Yeah, but that's you. You need a flap.
No, man, you a joke, man. She have a friend. She have a friend tonight. They're on a blind date.
No way. The last time I was on a blind date, she stopped me so hard after that I had to run out of state.
No, man, this is a legit something, man. A legit something, star. But the when me I deal with nice in a bedroom.
All right, so what's that? Well,
she in the ear. Hold on. That's her coming right there. With her friend. Yeah. Over there, that's her coming with her friend. Right?
Girl, me want you and you want me. Yeah. Let's get together for your love party. Brand new one for Rayvon and Sugar Man.
I see you looking, girl. I can see it in your eyes, and it's no surprise, yeah. I see you wanting, girl. I can see it in your smile, and I love your vibe, yeah.
Looking in your eyes.
Hey, guys, welcome back to Up Late with Shy and Del. And without further ado, Rayvon is in the building. Yo.
Can't hear you.
How are you doing? Can you hear us?
Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, I need you to put the camera like up here.
Before.
I have your head cut off. Then we need you to have more light in the front of your face so we can see your face. You hear it? Guys, just let it get 1 second. Oh, there you go. You can hear. Can you hear? Can you hear me?
It's something going on in the background.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Unmute Mike.
Oh, that's what it is. His mic's muted.
Oh, it says your mic isn't connected. Unmute your mic.
all right.
Yes.
Okay.
Get there.
I'm like, how am I going to troubleshoot?
I was like, no.
I'm like, how am I gonna troubleshoot?
He's gonna run to his studio and put his phone on like.
Yeah, because I got some Bluetooth thing going on over here, so it was working before.
Oh yeah.
I was watching the other, I was watching Jay, but
Yeah.
as soon as you came back on, then
Yeah, the Bluetooth lets you listen, but you can't talk.
Oh, for real? Oh. All right.
How you doing today? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. Working, getting the work done through the COVID, the Corona times. Corona times is what I call it.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
First of all, what an honor it is to have you on the show. Just really looked at your body of work, and I'm just like, when do you stop working? Like, because it starts out with like, when I look up on Wikipedia, it starts out with the like, this, from Barbados, and here was his first hit, got on with Shay, and then from that year, it's like a song every like up to like 2020. Like, what keeps you going, Rayvon? What keeps you going?
I gotta say it's the fans and the love of the music.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been some up and down times there.
Yeah.
And for any artist, you gotta love it, because there's times when you might feel the music or the business don't love you, so you gotta still love it even in those times.
Yeah.
You gotta know it's seasons, you know what I mean? So if you intend to be in it for the long haul, you gotta buckle up.
You said seasons. What season is it for you right now?
Spring.
Spring is good. Spring is like unfolding, the flowers blooming, love in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a great season.
Spring, and then spring leads into the summertime.
Yes, when it's hot.
When it get hot. Yeah, man. Yeah. So,
I saw you had a song with Shaggy. First of all, I love your smooth voice. It's almost like you're a mixture of, like, I want to say like Beanie Man and Garnet Silk, mixed together. You got that smooth, but yet, still a reggae chanter. Who do you compare yourself to as an artist?
I've never heard that combination before.
But when I think of Garnet Silk, I think of that.
No, I like it.
Yes,
because I like Garnet Silk.
Yes,
I like Beanie Man at the same time.
Yes,
so I like that. My mixture is like a little bit of like original dancehall with a touch of hip hop and a touch of pop. You know what I mean? Because I kind of grew up listening to like a lot of different music. My father played a lot of different music in the house.
Yeah.
He played soul music. He played R&B. He played reggae. He played calypso, and and then I came up in the beginning of the hip hop era as well.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that kind of like
fuses in together.
Mix up, blend up in that in the ingredients. When I put my music out, and what's the influence of my music. So I like to have fun with it. Most of my music is fun loving music. Some of it has a message mixed up in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It reaches it reaches people. Yeah. So
you say you like to have fun. What are some of the things you like to do to kick back and have fun?
I like to go out.
Okay. Well, have you been able to do that since everything's been going on? And what creative things you've been finding to do?
No, that's that's one of the that's if you used to say, well, what's one of the problems of the corona times? I'd be like, can't go out and interact with the fans.
Yeah.
You usually do. Because the fans, they want to hear live music.
Yes.
They want to be able to, you know what I mean? And me as an artist, I want to be able to interact with the fans as well. Get that energy, you know what I mean? Because now it's a blockage of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same, even if you do it like on YouTube or like this. It's different than not having the connection there, especially when you're performing. You know, seeing someone's face as you're performing and they're mouthing the words of your songs, you can't get that through a camera.
Because
so that makes the difference.
On the virtuals right now, I'm not used to performing and I see somebody in their bathrobe.
That's hilarious.
You know,
their full long johns on.
He is jamming like oh my god.
Exactly.
It's hard to catch a vibe like that.
I know, and you got to feel the energy, but you know what? It's probably best too, because I had looked at Trey Songz, who came down with COVID from being out there in the fans, serving the people. Now,
Trey Songz caught COVID?
Yes. I mean, like a lot of. Now, the good thing about, you is, and I'm just, allegedly, guys, even if you catch COVID, you're not going to come down with any symptoms, because all the famous people seem to catch it and don't get sick.
No, nothing happens.
That's why I don't know if it's real, because I'm like, how is COVID skipping over fame? What is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? How is COVID able to
access
what people IMDb numbers is? What's going on? Like, how COVID know your star meter? Because all the famous people be, outperforming, talk about I came down with COVID. Like, look at Trump. This man is back out dancing in 2 days. What is going on, y'all?
Listen, man. Hey, no. Anytime we catch COVID, we got to ask some questions. Because we got, what's going on? We can't understand your selections. You know what I mean? Your selections is crazy. Like, yeah, his selection, and it's just this disease is just it don't have no barriers. You know what I mean? It's this today, it's that tomorrow. It morph into that next week. It morph into something else next month.
Well, speaking about selections, earlier we had a guest on earlier, Jay Phillips. We had asked him about a book we saw called "I'm Pregnant by My Baby Daddy's Cousin." What's the name of the book?
My sister's baby daddy.
And so, as a title, would you make a song like that, and how would you remix that?
The name of it is what?
I'm pregnant by my sister's baby daddy. Is that something you could make into a song? And if so, how would you remix it?
Wow. She's pregnant by her.
First of all, Rayvon, do your screen like this so we can catch more of your face.
Yeah. Oh, you mean straight?
Yes.
Hold on.
Like,
pull it up,
back, like that. Like back. Yes.
Go. All right.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Half of me. Okay, you got me now? Right.
Yes.
Who that?
Oh my God.
And that's your phone.
Did not disturb. Sorry, guys.
We're putting Dell off the show. This is going to be just up late with Sean Rayvon.
It's just going to be up late with Sean Rayvon, because Dell know better than to have her phone on. Do not disturb. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. All right,
okay, back to the hood remix of "I'm Pregnant by My Sister's Baby Daddy." What's the hood remix, Rayvon?
She pregnant by her sister, baby daddy.
Yeah, let's have you sing the hood remix.
It's gonna be one big happy family.
That's great. That's a great title to the song. One big happy family.
One big happy family.
That's it.
I mean, what else you gonna do?
That's it. It's right. It's already there. It's already there.
It's already there. So it's gonna be like, it is what it is. One big happy family.
Right. Well, is there
it is what it is.
Woo!
One big family. It is what it is. Something like that. I don't know.
Yo, first of all we need is the 10% writer's credit on that song. So
Exactly. I'll tell you, that was a whole song. I'm pregnant by my sister's baby daddy. I'm telling you, we're #1 hit.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, But tell me in real life, are there any songs that you have thought about that you would do as like a real song that you would think about remixing?
Nah, but I do have a couple of songs in my catalog that is kind of edgy. So
okay.
I have an album called My Bad, right? And the title track, My Bad, is a kind of edgy song. And when it was written, I thought we was gonna get like backlash from the ladies, but actually the ladies actually endorsed it more than the fellas because they took it and they said, no, this is my song to the fellas.
What was it about?
You wanna know what the hook was?
Yes.
All right, this is the hook right here. My bad, I should have treated you like the skank you are. Instead, I have you riding up in my car. If I had stuck to my original plan, you would have been a one-night stand. My bad. Okay. I should have known you would never be true. I should have treated you like them other guys do. If you only knew who was cheating too, then you would see the jokes on you. My bad.
See, you already had the
now
song.
What hood chick? Hold on.
So
what hood chick you done fell for? Is this the same sister, baby daddy again? What hood chick you done fell for?
Listen, music is an expression, right? And it's an art. Yes. And sometimes the mood of the moment dictates the song that you're gonna write, or you might come up with some friends, because actually, that was a collaborative, it was a collab as far as writing. So it was like, it was something that guys was relatable to. You know what I mean? But then the females took it and it's like, oh no. We're gonna take this song too, because we got some guys that we're gonna call skanks too. And we gonna
right.
So it became, you know what I mean? And that song that was like the third single after Angel. Yeah. So after singing a song like Angel, which is kind of, on the praising side, then you have, because you got the heads of the coin, then you got the tails of the coin.
But everybody can relate to those scenarios. That's they can relate to those scenarios in some kind of way. If it's them or they know somebody who's that person.
That's exactly what the feedback was.
Yes.
So
Rayvon, we have a little game that me and Sha are gonna play called Blow That Soul.
Blow what?
Blow That Soul.
Okay.
We name a famous singer. Okay. You give us some quick bars. Okay.
Okay.
All right. First singer, Luther Vandross. Who is
somebody getting blown up over?
Somebody is getting blown up. Even though I got on Do Not Disturb, what is going on?
Just turn it off.
How can I do that?
But it happens to me too. I put on Do Not Disturb and it's still called because it allows repeat calls to come in. But anyway, go ahead. Just give him time to kind of think of something. Anyway.
Okay. Yes. Should I give you something?
Well, I mean, I know a Luther Vandross song, but being I mean, I know a lot of herbalists and a lot of herbalist writers, and if they was gonna rewrite a Luther Vandross song, they would rewrite it in the herbalist fashion, So
well, give us your herbalist version of the Luther, because this is supposed to be like quick, like Luther. Boom, a house is not a home.
See, that's how I know great minds think alike.
That's where you was going.
I was gonna sing the same song, but I was gonna put like, a spliff is not a spliff.
Yo, you just remixed the game, yo. Give us the herbalist. It's called Blow Your Herbalist Soul.
You better get that song ready for 420. I'm telling you, it's going down. You got spring is on the horizon, so you better get it ready.
Okay, that's one. Shot, give him another singer.
I had Jill Scott on my mind.
Jill Scott, yes. Chorus, that's Chorus is my favorite Jill Scott song. Can you do that part? You know, chorus.
Dale.
You excite me to
Yes.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yes.
that
Yes.
Yes.
You love me. That one.
Yes.
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 It's special.
Yes.
Different. Every
Right.
time you with me
That's right.
on my feet.
On my feet.
And I'm there.
There we go, Darren
Okay.
Cat. Come at me.
Repeat.
Chorus.
Chorus.
La 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 la
There
la.
you go. That's what.
Okay.
So what's the remix to that?
What's the remix to that? What's the Herbalist Soul remix?
This big split is special in the morning and the evening. We're smoking, we're lighting.
I love it.
I love it.
Yo, that was dope. It's out no way, yo.
Yeah.
Who knew you were so funny?
And I mean it. That was perfect. That's
Okay,
timing.
while,
That's timing.
okay.
That's comedic
While
timing
Shad
right there.
thinks of another singer, here's what I want to say about that video. When you and Sugar Bear was talking, and you were saying, he was like, "Oh, there she go right there. Look up on there." I was like, I know they ain't dating that old lady.
That's the same thing. Oh, see my face in the video. I'm like, oh no.
Come to find out, it was like behind the old lady, but the old lady thought that y'all was talking to her too. She was like, "Yeah, what's going on? Like, please."
Oh.
That is so funny.
All right, Shad, two more. Give them.
Okay, well, one of my favorite lyricist, singer, songwriter, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Yeah. Actually, there's quite a few songs I like. Well, I like the combinations too. You know what song? I like the one. It was actually a Nas song though, but she was featured on.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yes.
Yeah. If this world was mine.
Yeah.
This
I'm
world
trying to think how the dang song go. Geez, I can't think of the song. Is that the song? That's the part.
That's not Lauryn Hill, right?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was originally Luther.
Oh yeah,
she sung the hook
to that song, but I can't think of the name of it. But here's another one then. Shaggy. What song of
wait, but you was about to sing it. You was about to sing the remake, the Herbalist Soul remake.
Oh, you gonna sing that one too? Okay, go. I'm ready.
Now, if three people were smoking, but the split really belonged to one person. He's like, "Yo, check this out, yo." So the third guy got it, and when he took the first pull, he said, "If this spliff was mine." We gonna leave it right there. We PG-13. I had to
That's
go.
right.
Yeah, we was gonna go somewhere else. Give me the next singer.
So this the final one from Shop.
So I said Shaggy. What songs of his?
What song? Hey, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me see. Oh Carolina, man. Oh Carolina. One of the first big ones.
Okay. You got a remix for that one?
Well, the original goes, "Oh Carolina, your rocks, oh Carolina." So you want the Herbalist remix?
Whatever remix you want to
Whatever remix you want. We want to hear your voice.
Oh my marijuana. Good Sensimania. You want the if we was gonna sing it to a lady?
Yes,
oh,
yes.
Sexy mama. That ass. Bumbuk. Oh sexy mama. You're bumbuk. Sexy mama, sexy. PG.
PG.
So go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Sean.
I was going to ask you, what has been a pickup line that you have given a girl?
I haven't done a pickup line in a minute.
If you had to do one, and it could be something you said in your own song, what would it be?
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling.
Look,
all of her chicks be like, I'm his angel, I'm his darling.
And he'll be somebody's baby daddy.
I mean, who's gonna be mad if you call him an
Nobody.
angel, my darling?
No one.
Right? Yeah. So
everybody go and brag to their homegirl that you just got called an angel.
Yes.
Or I can do this one. Ooh, big up in your poom poom shorts.
That's a pickup.
No, we like the angel better.
So now you know the feedback. Yeah, because that's what Kat called it, the second one. So yeah, stay with the angel one.
Tell us about the new projects. We got to wrap it up. But first of all, I want to say you were so much fun. I'm like so happy.
My jaws are hurting.
I want to say thank you so much to Teresa Kemp, who connected us with you. What a blessing you have been to be on the show. You are so fun, and I can't wait to have you back. Tell everyone what you got coming up and how they can support you. Because we just really love your energy and your music.
Well, thank you for having me on the Up Late show and everything. And people, I got a lot of stuff going on out there. There's a song I See You with Sugar Bear. The video is out. Check it on YouTube. Check it on Yo MTV, BET as well. Now That We Found Love, we did a remake. The original one. It's originally done OJ's in Third World and Heavy D. It's time for a new remake, and we done that because we need more love. We got to keep the love pushing. Can't do without love. You know what I mean? Check out the Trouble Again song, reggae music, straight. The video is out as well. It's on my label, GTC Entertainment. Stands for Get That Cheddar. Check out K Queens. That was another release. K Queens, Jam Down Top Ranking. Yeah, people. You can follow me at the number 1 RAYVON. That's the number 1 Rayvon. That's Twitter, the Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube. People subscribe to the Rayvon Vivo channel as well on YouTube. Website www.1rayvon.com. We got fan merchandise, acapella for the DJs. Check the label website www.getthatcheddar.com.
That's awesome.
Facebook, The Real Rayvon. Yeah, Spotify, Rayvon.
And one question for you: Has Sugar Bear met Sugar Bear from DC?
No.
Really? That would be an awesome meeting.
Yeah. We heard about it. We heard about him, but no meeting yet.
That'd be
good
in
the future.
Yeah, because he thinks he can do reggae. He thinks he can.
Yeah, no, and it would be an awesome mix because those brothers are a live band, so and you guys are awesome with your vocals, and your flows. So may you collab with everybody, all the opportunity. Much success to you, and thank you so much for coming on to Up Late.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
One love. Thank you for having me. Hope to be with you guys soon. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Be safe out there. All right.
Bye.
You too.
Take care.
Cool.
Oh my God. When I tell y'all, guys, y'all have been watching Up Late with Sha and Del.
Yes.
That was just Rayvon. Sha, tell them how you feeling.
But first of all, I was just saying how my jaws are hurting from laughing so much. And it just goes to show how, again, personalities and people and just connecting stories can just, turn into the most humorous situations. So I appreciate him and Jay Phillips for coming on and sharing, part of them with us. So that was awesome.
Yeah. And I appreciate you guys so much. I'm trying to type and put it in the comments. And I just can't thank you guys enough for staying on with us the whole time, for chatting in the comments. Make sure when y'all see this video, y'all subscribe, y'all share it. We're building up this channel. And as y'all can see, we're bringing you the best. Like, we're not even bringing you the best. The best are coming to us.
Yes.
And that is just a testament how the Lord just wants Up Late to be back, because as soon as we said we was coming back, first of all, Shaw was just like, I'm thinking we should start getting some interviews going again. And then the next day she checked the email and the dude, this PR guy had emailed her. And then the week after that, his management team emailed me and was like, I want you to have, so, it's just like, a lesson of, do what the Lord tells you to do, and he'll guide. He'll provide everything. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to do anything,
I completely agree. And thank you for coming back into this journey, because I know it's a daunting task to be on this all day long of editing and doing this and being out there on the West Coast and us being in 2 different time zones. But, God has a hand on this. So, this is going to be something that we can be sitting back laughing about. And I'm going to put, whenever it should be, whenever it should be.
Okay, guys. And we're out.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Okay, good night.